Okay, can you see me? Yes, here I am. Hello, hello. Oil stocks. Yeah, we'll see how responsive the stream is. Haven't done live streaming for a while. My connection is not awesome. I'm doing like 10 things with AI and installing software everywhere. But I wanted to tune in again because I'm happy. What can I say? There's war, there's blood on the streets, there's oil everywhere. Investing in oil stocks can be a lucrative endeavor, but determining the right time to enter a sector known for volatile swings can be tricky. So says Investing News Network. But the news du jour is U.S. stocks slip and oil prices leap as war in the Middle East raises worry about high inflation. So let's see what happens. I don't want to jinx it, but I got so darned excited that I actually entered a stock and it is going up. What can I tell you? This is it right here. It's called T Petroleum. And let's look at the chart. So yeah, I talked about this in my last live stream, which was just like 2 minutes ago. But I thought I'd do a quick update and just go ahead and do some more analysis on this. It helps me, and maybe it helps you. But this is the chart. How ugly, eh? And as you can see, this thing just like jumps, woo, and then it'll flop around and jump and dip and then grind down and then jump again. So it's been due for, one of these periods. And I think the reason why I'm sort of bullish and somewhat confident that this is going to be a quote unquote multi-day runner. So in other words, it might consolidate, might go up after hours, might even gap up tomorrow, might, is one reason. Well, this one on InfoWars, I go here. I mean, I don't love a lot of the angles they take anymore now that I'm more enlightened, but they do. Alex and his network are obviously tapped into a lot of stuff on the inside. So, Monday Live, seeking regime change. Trump commits U.S. to 4 to 5 more weeks of war with Iran. Now, what do you think that's going to do to oil prices? It could increase them. I think they want it. They want inflation. They want to increase prices, and I mean they want to take Amalek down. They want to take Babylon down, Rome down, and the U.S. down, and the West down. That's clear now, and Iran is a big part of it. Iranian missiles caught on tape evading Israeli interceptor rockets for first time. Alex Jones has exclusive intel on what's really happening. So anyway, if they're going to have a longer, extended, protracted conflagration or war, I think that is definitely going to increase oil prices. So let's go to my cool site, goldpricelive.co, and check out energy prices. Crude oil prices are up today. So they've been coming up. Not too much, actually. I mean, you'd be better investing in gold than energy. But they're up 6% today. So we're at 67 according to my site. And over the last 30 days, we're up $9, which is 14.5%. So that's actually quite a bit. But over the last 16 months, we're only up 12%. So this recent 30 days and last day is quite a big jump. And that's why we're seeing some money coming into these names. And this one is a tight, low float, high risk stock. But as you can see, this is what it does. It just does nothing for a while, and then you'll get news items like this, and it'll have really big swings up, down, all around. Very volatile, very ugly, actually, ugly chart. But anyway, I decided to buy the dip on this morning. Essentially, it would have been better to buy it way pre-market, obviously at 54 cents, and ride it up for almost a triple. But it was consolidating here, and I kind of thought, okay, it's not really dumping that much, and it's good. And I was right. So for once, I'm bloody well right, and this thing is doing what I wanted it to do. So it bounced off uh, these moving averages, this red line on the 5 minute chart, and we're still uptrending on this. So that's why I think that this is actually going to, it's gonna, I mean, that's bullish. Like consolidating and then finding a floor here at basically 95 cents on TPET, Trio Petroleum, and then going up. I could see, I mean, if this action continues, then, we could head to $2 or more overnight. So that's exciting. It's good. I've got 150 shares or 140 shares. So not like crazy huge position, but it's still real money and it's still yeah, I mean in Canadian dollars it's $250. So it's cheaper than the lottery ticket, better than the casino. But we'll see because it looks like there's a lot of congestion at this. If it gets up, it gets breaks out basically above 130, then where do we have room to? Let's just look back on the chart and let's see on the daily. We could, I mean, this, it's sort of above here, so we've broken through upper resistance, but I would say there's like quite a big channel yeah, probably here. It seems to get smacked down around $1.30, and that would be the first line I would draw on this. I would say $1.30 right here. Every time it sort of hits there, the last couple times it just gets smacked down. So that could be a good target and a good exit. And especially it did get smacked down this morning from $1.36. But if it's above $1.36, then we have room to say $1.56. And yeah, I mean, and then yeah, so it's not exact science, but I would say around here would be the next level. Yeah, probably around here. Yeah, even here. Yeah. Anyway, about $1.55. And if it gets above $1.55, I would say we could spike up to, you know, this level here, maybe $2. I mean, going to $2. Can we get one of these mega spikes? Maybe, maybe. I mean, this could go up and test all the way up to $3, $4. I mean, let's just say $3 would be the next level after that. That would be outsized. But it is a low float stock, so it could happen. And what else can I say? Let's look at some other things. So I like to look at StockTwits just to see what they say. I mean, this is a trend play. This is not really a pump and dump. It's a trend play based on news. So what are they going to see? These tickers will create major wealth for the next few weeks. That's what this guy says. BATL, TPET, GBR. So I'm in TPET, which is it's heartbreaking that the war continues with no clear end in sight. I hope the innocent suffer as little as possible. I agree. Dude, next up for TDIC is reverse split. TPET is definitely worth multi-day runner. Yeah, so I'm not the only one with this idea on StockTwits. The other twits are chiming in on this. BATL, exactly what I said. This is the Tilray of the cannabis situation. Meanwhile, TPET and TMDE want to go ballistic, but everyone is here playing with peanuts. Yeah, it could go ballistic. That's the thing. I mean, sometimes these things go further and farther and higher, and they do spike. They have crazy spikes. It's just getting started. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think this is going to be worth like a 2-3 day. Like this could be the week. If this war heats up, then stock C minor reprieve before ending week in red. So this is not a good source. I don't like this source. Let's look at Reuters. I mean, Reuters is the big boys. and see what they say. Oh yeah, Trump says assault on Iran could last weeks. Yeah, that's it. The Israeli war against Iran expanded with no end in sight as Israel attacked Lebanon in response to strikes in Hezbollah. Smoke billows after an Israeli strike in Beirut's southern suburbs. U.S. gasoline crosses $3 per gallon mark in test of Trump's Iran war. So yeah, this is going to be good. Trump presses ahead with Iran war despite warnings of political risk for midterms. Well, what the hell? Oh, everybody, nobody wants anything. They just want it all easy and no fighting and peace, blah blah blah. S&P flat. So I could see like money coming into oil. I think, yeah, gold. Let's check out gold. Let's check out. I have a list here on gold. But anyway, we're doing okay. I don't know. This thing isn't really rocketing right now, but it's not. Yeah, but these candles here, these green candles that just scooped up, and now we're sort of at a higher level. I mean, let's hope that it can stay above this. I mean, $1 is really the level that I want it to stay above. But I'd like to see it just grind up higher, and then in after hours, if they can punch it up, then it could gap up tomorrow. But I don't know. I'm new to this stock, so let's look at some other lists. Gold. So what is gold doing? Uh, Gold has kind of had its run for a while, I think. Oh no, look at that. NAMM. This is another gold stock. PGZ is doing well too, 259. But the actual GLD, yeah, it's up. It's up 1%. And it gapped up in the early morning. The thing is, if they raise rates, it's not good for gold. They're raising rates in Canada. I don't know. But yeah, look at that gold chart. This is GLD. This isn't the futures price, but that looks pretty bullish because we peaked, but look, it all got bought up. And it's like it's approaching new highs. So everybody's talking about gold. Gold, 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 gold in them hills. Yeah, what do you think of that chart? I mean, really, really bullish. And it just kind of looks like it's going to continue up at these levels and then continue grinding higher and higher and higher. Crazy, man. So gold stocks are definitely good. NAMM was one that had a huge peak up to $7, and then you can buy these dips at 221. But look, it's recovering up to 450, and these are essentially penny stocks that don't have too much production happening yet, but they're ones that you can trade on volatility. Um, what else? Yeah, I mean, crypto. I mean, silver actually is ZSL. This is, oh, that's ultra short silver. So actually, it looks like silver dumped a little bit. Oh no, they did something there. AGQ, Ultra Silver Pro shares. So gold is doing better than silver once again, but this is where you want to watch that gold silver ratio. So on Gold Price Live, I actually do have the gold silver ratio. Where is it? Metals, home, gold price, energy, crypto, news. Oh man, I had it down here. Gold silver ratio, there it is. I should put that in the top menu. So right now the gold silver ratio is at 56 and it's been going up. So in other words, gold is gaining on silver, and that just means that it's better to be thinking about accumulating silver long term rather than gold. But that's always balanced because central banks want gold, and right now it's all about instability in the financial system. And so I don't know. Any government that's responsible and sober and rational and sovereign, which is almost none. The Chinese government, the Russian government, the Brazilian government. These governments have been buying gold, and apparently European governments have been buying gold. The U.S. never talks about gold. Canada never talks about gold. We think we're like advanced. We're not advanced. We're advanced in technology and innovation, and that's where that our economies have done that. I mean, more so in the States, less so in Canada. But yeah, there's tech in Canada too. But in terms of fiscal responsibility and rationality, um, and the ability to think, we are behind, and the West is falling behind. Anyway, but as individuals, we can take care of our own stuff, and that's why you want to look at putting your savings in gold and silver or assets, real estate, stuff like that. But the gold silver ratio is coming down. So when the gold silver ratio is higher, that's when you want to buy silver actually. So actually it's sort of equalizing a little bit here. I should be careful about what I'm saying because when the gold silver ratio is high, that's when you'd prefer to buy silver. So it sort of seems like a draw. I need to do more research in terms of historically, what are the real buy points. But yeah, that's kind of like what we're at here. Crazy prices on gold, so gold stocks would be good. PZG, and NAMM are a couple names. But energy, TPET is the one I'm in. I don't know. I'm not getting rich here, but I don't know. I've made a few dollars. But yeah, we'll see what happens because this is definitely bullish. And they got the shorts on the run. And I think it is going to be Trump presses ahead with war with Iran. Yeah. I don't think Trump initiates this. People blame him. He's not initiating any of this. It's Israel and the Jewish lobby and the Jewish people and the Jewish bankers. They're the ones that do it.